It is now time to find all 18 collectibles in Volga. There are 13 diaries and 5 postcards. So we're going to start our journey at the first mission that you have to do, the first objective, and that is going up north and going to the church. Now, inside the church, you find a room over here on the left-hand side. There's a ladder you can climb up and go straight back to get this collectible. Now, I'm going to do this all in the order, mostly how the story will take you, how the quests progress, how the main missions progress. There will be a handful of them that won't be anywhere near that path, so we'll take a little side detour and get those in a little bit. So your next objective is to go back to where all your friends are at on the train car, but on the way there, you're going to see this little display here, a little warning for the beasts of the land to stay away. Well, it looks like something came on and killed him because the guy is dead, but he did leave us a diary, so we're going to pick that thing up. And now we're going to head south. We are going to eventually have to go to where the big crane is located. But to get there, you have to go through a house. And once you go through the house, out the back side, on your way to where the crane is, there's going to be a basement. We're going to take a path into the basement and find a diary. It's a faded note. There are actually 2 collectibles, 2 diary pages that are labeled as faded note in your screen, in your menu. This is the first of 2. So put your gas mask on, protect yourself. Speaking of protecting myself, take care of that guy. And on the shelf straight in front of us is the collectible. So from this point, we now have to go and meet the man at the crane. He's going to lower the crane, we're going to go climb up it, and then eventually take a ladder down into his actual home, which I'll do here in just a moment. Inside the home, there's a bed, so if you want to rest and heal yourself, or if you want to advance time, change the time of day, you can do that as well. There's the weapon bench, but more importantly, there's a postcard. It's postcard number 4. It's right here by the other exit. Now, once you pick that up, the main story is going to have you save one of your team, and she had fallen into a hole. So we're going to fall into that same hole here in just a moment. So you drop down. There's going to be a short little cutscene. Now, I apologize. I should have turned the flashlight on, but I didn't. On the right-hand side, you see the blue light. There's an opening there. So we're going to turn right and go straight back and look to the right, and there's a locked gate. Can't go through here normally. You have to break the lock. So you can just melee it or shoot the lock if you wish. Now you can open it. So go to the end on the right, and you'll see it over here on the left-hand side. I promise it's there. I apologize for not turning the light on. All right, so now we're going to take a little detour from kind of the main story path here. And I am kind of up north in the middle. And there's a couple, they look like shipping containers, but this one here has a door on it. We're going to enter this door. There's going to be a bunch of spider webs here. We're going to take out the lighter, burn this all away. Now, there are 2 things in here, actually. The diary, and then there's also a upgrade. I believe it's an upgrade to the mask. But I'm showing you the diary location and postcard location, so pick up that diary, and now we are going to head a little east from that previous location, not too far. And there's going to be a few things in here of note, actually. This time I remember turning the light on. Inside this building, which you can't go through that door on the ground floor until you open it from the other side. So we're going to go up to the roof. Now there's a diary that's going to be straight back. There's also another character upgrade. And there's a prison cell with some people in it. If you unlock it and free them, they'll give you a key. You'll use that key to get the night vision goggles later on in this mission. Postcard number 5, kind of up in the northeast, kind of, sort of. There are 2 collectibles in this vehicle that's in front of me. There's a door on the back side of it here. Open this door, and there's going to be a postcard just to your right. Then there's going to be a diary entry just to your left. To get that postcard, now let's get the torn page. Probably didn't even have to move, just kind of turn my body a little bit. So 2 collectibles there, but there's only going to be 1 everywhere else, and that's the Diary's weathered notice. Now we're just a little south of that previous location. There's a gas station. And inside this gas station, there's actually 2 things. There's another upgrade as well as a diary entry in the front left room here. So we're going to pick that up. Now from that location, we are going to travel back west again, kind of doing a circle here. And there's going to be a vehicle that's just kind of abandoned out in the middle of nowhere with nothing surrounding it. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. Now, from here, we're going to go to an island that's in the water. You're going to have to take a boat to this location. So the boat was way over there on the north side of the land, northeast of that location. Get to this little island. In the center of that island is going to be the diary. So now we're going to take a different boat and go around to this location. It's another island. I apologize. Apparently a hurricane has moved in, so it's a little dark. And guess what? I forget to turn my flashlight on again. I'm so sorry about that. But get in this house, circle it around. And back here, it's dark, but it's there. You can see the square prompt. All right, so now we're kind of in the southeast corner. We're going to have a bloodstained diary. This one is going to be in the little shack. Just over there is where the teddy bear is located. Teddy bear and the guitar are needed for a different trophy. I have a guide for that. Make sure you check my channel on that, as well as guides for many other trophies as well. So make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. So from there, we're going to go just a little northeast of there. This is the second faded note. Remember I mentioned earlier there are two diary entries that are called faded note. And if you look for these yellow or orange shipping containers, you're going to see a rock, kind of some stone fall over onto the container here, creating a little bridge up. So we're going to climb up here. Keep heading this way and we'll find a yellow ladder. Climb up that ladder and you'll find the faded note. All right, so now we're just heading a little north. We're going to go to where kind of the main story mission is taking us. So for postcard number 6, we're just going to follow this train tracks here and see this little shack to our left. There's a green door on it. Anything with a green door on it tends to have something good behind it. In this case, it is a safe house as well as the location of postcard number 6. All right, so now we're going to go to where you deal with the catfish for the final time. And this is where you need to ring the bell and bring down a whole bunch of metal on top of them. There's the kind of the exit. So what we're going to do is go into that room where you deal with the catfish and then look immediately to our left on the chair. The little chair here is diary called Thick Ledger. Now the final collectible is going to be in the very final sequence when you're on the barge. This is the second encounter where you'll come up against enemies. I cleared them out. This is after you've taken the elevator up, and there are a whole bunch of people here. We're going to go through a door here to the right. It is locked. You'll have to break the lock. It's actually on the opposite side of the door. You can still break it, though. And then go into this room. And then postcard number 7, being the 18th final collectible in Chapter 3. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you found the video helpful, let me know if you enjoyed it by hitting the like button and, of course, subscribe.